All right, let me check. We live. We live, people. All right, man. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another gaming news show live with your boy, Gifted Gamer 204. Back at it again. And yes, people, with another banger, man. Salute to everybody out there. Uh, we made it. It is May the 29th on a beautiful Thursday evening. All right. Hope everybody's been having an incredible day so far, man. Thank y'all for being here. If always remember, if you are new, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the like button, share out the stream. We offer memberships. That link is pinned at the top of the chat. Just in case you want to go ahead and do that. And those of y'all who are watching over on Twitch, I appreciate y'all very much, man. Thank y'all so much for being here. Um, we usually give it a couple minutes, let the room fill in just a little bit, and then we're gonna get the show rolling. Okay, we only gonna give it like 5 minutes, okay, and then we're gonna get into it because we got some breaking news here. Okay, we got some breaking news, so we're gonna get right into that one, I believe. Yeah, right away. Yeah. So yeah, man, what's going on? Talk to me, man. Y'all rocking with the gifted one, ladies and gentlemen. We here, people. We made it. Shout outs to my brother Michael West in the building. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? Appreciate you being here, my brother. Facts. Shout outs to my brother Molly in the building, people. Appreciate you being here, my brother. We got some breaking news here. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it like in 3 minutes. Let me see what y'all saying. We outside? Oh, we outside always, my brother. I appreciate you being here always, bro. Facts. We here. I appreciate you, Molly. How do you pass in rematch? Ask Molly. Molly been playing the game. I haven't played it since the last beta. Maybe Molly could tell you how you pass. Let me know if everything sounds good, everything looks good. If I need to make any sort of changes, let me know before we get the show rolling. All right, let me know. But yeah, ask Molly. Molly should be able to tell you how to pass. I don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet because it came back. How you liking the game though? Game is fire though, right? Let me see here. But yeah, we do have some breaking news here. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. All right, that's all right. Everything looking good. All right, people. Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button as y'all come on in here, man. Subscribe to the channel if it's your first time. Excuse me. Share out the stream. Let everybody know where we at. We offer memberships. That link is pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure you go ahead and click that. See what we got to offer here. And everything else is in the description below, just in case y'all want to donate and follow me on Twitch as well. All that is in the description below, okay? So let's get straight into this, all right? Let's start off the show, people. Here we go, all right? So, for the very first topic of today's show, we got breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are, people. My goodness, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. My goodness. This is unbelievable. My goodness, bro. I don't even got my headphones on. Hold up. Wonder, I mean, y'all kind of weird. All right. So we back. Sorry about that. Okay. Um. here we are at windowscentral.com with the one and only Mr. Jez Corden. Here he is, people. He has an exclusive for us. Xbox's handheld has been sidelined for now, he says, as Microsoft doubles down on Windows 11 PC gaming handheld optimization. These people are unbelievable. We got to drop a bomb for Team Green over there, Xbox. You understand?
Finish him.
This is unbelievable. Let's get into it. I come to you today with some fresh news about Xbox handheld plans. Previously, I reported that Microsoft was working on a native Xbox handheld alongside an Xbox Series X successor. Planned to launch around 2027, it now seems that Microsoft's priorities have shifted somewhat. Microsoft still wants to build its own Xbox handheld in the future, but Microsoft has decided to prioritize its teams to improve Windows 11 gaming performance, specifically for devices like the Asus partner device, Project Cannon. It's possible that the existential threat from SteamOS, which on paper delivers better gaming performance than Windows 11 itself, has informed these decisions. Our sources have indicated to us that Microsoft is still deeply investing in developing its own Xbox gaming handheld technology in the future, but it was announced internally today that the priorities are moving more deeply towards third parties OEM handhelds in the interim. Project Cannon is the code name for the Microsoft's partner Xbox handheld with Asus. We understand that Canon is targeting launch for later this year. The hardware side is essentially finished, but there's a significant effort between the Xbox and Windows teams to improve the experience on the software side. Devices like the Asus ROG Ally and Lenovo Legion Go already run on regular Windows 11, and the Xbox layers and apps have improved, but there's still a lot of improvements to be made. These people are unbelievable. This is it. This is the one we showed y'all last time, okay? That's Project Cannon right there, all right? It was a bit unclear if Microsoft's handheld was designed to be native Windows 11 PC gaming style handheld or more of a native Xbox console style experience, but we potentially now have an answer. It seems that it was indeed meant to be a device that could run full Xbox games, but Microsoft has decided to prioritize its teams on the partner opportunity around devices like Canon, at least for now. Let me finish this paragraph. I've been told that Microsoft still has big ambitions and is investing heavily to deliver a native Xbox handheld, but the shift is about prioritizing and allocating resources right now. There have been no layoffs or anything like that as a result of this reprioritization. This guy is unbelievable, bro. Microsoft is also working on the next gen X. First of all, let me stop right here. Let me stop in this paragraph right here before I continue on, because this is absolutely disgusting, bro. These people, I don't even know what else to say about this company. I can't find the words anymore. Because the next level is gonna it's gonna be me cursing. And once I go to that level, it's over. I'm trying to keep this whole thing PG and all that. PG-13 at least. I can't find the words for these people anymore. This is absolutely disgusting, bro. They are prioritizing their partnerships, getting that thing ready before they prioritize their own handheld, bro. Their own handhelds. They say, yo, put that to the side. Let's focus on Asus first. We got to keep that partnership clean. We got to keep the ball rolling over there. We can't mess that up. Yeah, we could mess up our own We don't care about our fans. Forget them. They don't. It don't matter. They're not gonna buy it anyways. Let's focus on Asus. This has more potential right here. We got to make sure that Windows 11 is running properly on that ROG. Because it could mean something bad if it doesn't. You know, it could hurt our partnerships. This is what they're thinking, bro. Absolutely disgusting, bro. And the thing about it is, look at how Jez Corden is trying to cover everything up. Like if everything is all good. Look at what he says. There have been no layoffs or anything like that as a result of this reprioritization. This guy's unbelievable, bro. This guy deserves an award. He's trying to put it to you like, don't worry. Nobody's being laid off. Nothing's going on over here. There's nothing to see here. Pay attention over there. There's nothing to see over here. Absolutely disgusting. I don't know how you buy hardware from these people. That's why I kept saying, if you are Xbox console gamer, I would have been traded that in a long time ago. A long time ago. Forget about all that. Let me worry about your pockets. How much money you got? So you got the console because you need it for Game Pass. That's all you could afford, right? Forget all that, bro. Throw that damn console out the window. How about that? It's disgusting, bro. These people should have zero sales of hardware the way they treat their fans and things like that. They're not appealing at all. At all. To nobody, bro. The fact that they came out with a Sparkle edition of that Series X at $600 and nobody was saying nothing about it. And when the PS5 Pro came out, just $100 more. $100 more. Significant upgrades over that Series X. It blows my mind that nobody says anything. Even the people that are behind this company, as far as journalists or content creators or whoever, should be going in on this company today. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. It's not in their best interest. This is disgusting right here, bro. I don't want to hear it. It's straight. This is pure, like, trash right here. Microsoft is also working on a next-gen Xbox cloud system. I don't want to hear nothing about these people at this point. I don't care what they're working on, bro. I don't really care. It don't matter to me what they're working on. So? These people out here want to, and then when they announce it, everybody's going to go crazy. Like, is this really entertainment, bro? Like, are these people really out here being entertained by all this? Going back and forth on Twitter? Oh, yeah, but Microsoft, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, shut up, bro. Shut up. Shut up. Nobody cares. And it goes the other way, too. Oh, but PlayStation 1 is now $31 billion and this, that. I don't care. I don't care. Where the games at? How about that? Where the games at? I don't care who's pro-consumer, who's anti-consumer, who's this, who's that. I don't give a damn. Where the damn games at? How about that? Because your hardware is straight basura. I'm not entertained by people going back and forth talking about who's doing what better. This, that, and the. I don't care no more, bro. I don't care. I'm trying to play some games, bro. Where they at? So when I start seeing, these people talking about who's doing better online, who, like, when they finally announce this hardware, you're gonna start seeing people go crazy. Like it matters. You're not gonna buy it anyway. And if you show it off, that's probably because they sent it to you. This person right here is over here talking about they working on a next generation Xbox cloud system. Trying to hype you up. Let it go. Just focus on Game Pass, bro. I don't understand this company. You're not going to sell anything you put out. Just focus on Game Pass. That's it. You made it very, very clear that your main priority here is Game Pass. Just focus on getting that better. Put all your energy into that. You're going to do partnerships with companies like Asus and things like that. Fine. Go ahead and do it. But then don't come out as well and say, oh, yeah, but we also going to continue doing our own dedicated hardware. It don't make no sense. It does not make any sense to me. It's so much going on, bro. I don't know where to focus. I'm like, bro, is information coming out of everywhere, bro, about different things that I'm like, bro, what is it? Are you focusing on Game Pass? Are you doing another Xbox console? Is it going to be a hybrid? Is it going to be a handheld, your own handheld? Is it, fast forward, it's the partnership one, Project Kenan with Asus. That's what they've been working on this whole time or whatever. But then this article comes out, and now the one that they have been rumored to be coming out with this whole time has now been sidelined. I am so confused, bro. What the hell is going on over there? Why nobody making nothing clear? And this is the company that people say that is very transparent with their fans. They give the fans what they want when it comes to being vocal and letting everybody know what's going on with the company. Meanwhile, they've been dead silent this whole time. This is ridiculous, bro. I don't know what's going on. We got Satya on this hand over here having one-on-ones with Jensen of NVIDIA, trying to partner up with them, putting NVIDIA's GeForce in their system, even though that's the direct competitor of Xbox Cloud. But then you got Xbox putting Xbox games on their direct competition, which is PlayStation. So it's just like, bro, what is it, bro? What is it? Like, if I was Satya, I would force Phil Spencer to come out this Summer Game Fest and lay it all out. I would have been like, yo, bro, you confusing me. And I'm the damn CEO of this damn company, and you confusing me, bro. The hell's wrong with you? What is it that you're doing? What is it that you're doing, bro? And I told you, because when I brought you the report, okay? I brought you this report, okay? Keep in mind that. Right? Hold on. Wait. Because when I brought you this report, this was back in February 17 of this year. Okay? I was wondering what the hell was going on. The year before this, 2024 February, when Sarah Bond was talking to us about hardware this coming holiday, nothing came. Holiday 2024 season came, nothing was there. The Game Awards 2024 came, nothing was there. CES 2025 came, nothing was there. Bunch of months, everything's been going on since CES. Nothing's shown there. Summer Game Fest is around the corner, and guess what? Nothing's gonna be there now, because that Xbox, we just finished learning that handheld has been sidelined. So what in the world was Sarah Bond talking about last year when she was sitting up on that chair talking about expect some new hardware this holiday season? What were you talking about? I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure that out. I brought you this news right here. Like I always do. Breaking news all over the place. Like I always do. What in the world is going on? What are you working on, bro? That's why I said, if they just, look, they have just passed the early pitching stages. That's what I was trying to tell y'all back then when I brought you this article. I said, how is it that they're coming out with new hardware supposedly very soon, and they have just finished getting past the early pitching stages to Satya and Amy Hood? What does that tell us, bro? They just signed off the checks. Shout out to my brother Michael West. I appreciate you, bro. Xbox Showcase, what are they gonna show, bro? They probably gonna show Project Kenan. I don't even know. I don't even know. They'll probably show off Project Kenan, that partnership with Asus. Because Xbox loves to talk about partnerships. That's what they love to do. That partnerships is one of their favorite words. Cloud gaming is one of their favorite words. With Satya, that's one of Satya's favorite words. Cloud gaming, innovation. Xbox. Phil Spencer's Phil Spencer's favorite words. Partnerships. He wants everybody to love them. That's how Phil Spencer is. He wants everybody to love them. Like, they have all the money in the world, and yet nobody likes them in that crowd. That's Xbox. That he just trying to fit in, and nobody wants to let him in because it's like, he's like, but I got all the money, and people's just like, we don't care. You ain't got no swag. I don't care how much money you got. Look how you dress. You ain't got no swag. Get the hell up out of here. So they probably gonna do some partnership because they just want to throw Asus' name up there, so they could let it be known that they working with a company like Asus, and they doing for the new ROG Ally 2. They're gonna be partnering up with them for something exclusive. They're gonna be talking about all that trash. And then if that handheld happens to sell good, keep in mind, that's an Asus handheld, not an Xbox one. But watch people start trying to say, like, if that's an Xbox handheld and it's selling very good, don't pay mind to that. Because it's not an Xbox handheld. That's an Asus ROG handheld with a dedicated Xbox button on it. That's what it is. Which we don't know what that button is going to do yet. You know Microsoft threw Asus the bag. They're like, y'all here. Absolutely disgusting, bro. They just passed the early pitching stages this year. Okay? This year, not last year. This year. Now they got to get to work. They got to get to work now. You see those bulletin boards? Yeah, they had Satya and Amy Hood in them in that meeting, showing them what the handheld's gonna do or whatever next generation Xbox they were showing them. Yeah, we're gonna be able to do this. It's gonna do this. Blah blah blah. And I'm just trying to tell you what this means right here. And finally, Satya decided to say, "Okay, Phil, give me the check. Here you go. You got my approval." That's what that means right there. They just finished passing that. And now this is news? This is disgusting, bro. This ugly ass picture he put up here. Trash. Let me continue on with this damn article. These people make me sick, bro. Everything is always, like trying to put rumors out there. Oh, they're working on, so everybody could get fake hype. Oh, put this out there. Oh, they're working on a new handheld. Oh, they're going to do, Xbox's new thing is going to be this and that. Like, bro, shut up. Are they going to sell? How about we focus on that? Is it going to be good enough that people are going to want to go and buy it? And if it only sells like 2 million, what way are you going to try to spin it? Because I know that's what y'all going to try to do. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, but it's still doing this. Oh, but it's that. The bottom line is nobody's buying it. That's the bottom line. But since it's Microsoft, they got all the money in the world. It don't matter to them. And this is what I've been trying to tell y'all. Things like that, it don't matter to a company like Microsoft. It don't matter to a company like Sony. Sony don't got Microsoft level money. So to Microsoft, they could fail. To Xbox, they could continue to fail. As long as they got Big Daddy Satya back there, everything is all good. It don't help that everybody's on PlayStation buying up all these damn Xbox games. It don't help. It helps them. In the long run. So they getting money regardless. Microsoft is also working on next-gen Xbox cloud system, which are now in testing at Microsoft HQ in Redmond. The new cloud platforms should bring its latency closer to parity with NVIDIA's GeForce Now service, which is arguably the performance leader right now, and still integrates Microsoft's Xbox/PC Game Pass. NVIDIA's GeForce Now just launched a native app for the Steam Deck, which I'm gonna show you that in a couple minutes. All right. As well, presenting another competitor to Microsoft's he said it right there. Just in case y'all didn't believe me. Presenting another competitor to Microsoft's cloud gaming strategy. I just told y'all that the other day. That's the direct competition to Microsoft's cloud gaming. It's NVIDIA's GeForce Now. Their competitor, just like Xbox and PlayStation. And somehow, Satya is letting the GeForce into his house. Hello? Yo, come in. You can come inside. Ginseng is like this. Yeah, come inside. You sure? Yeah, come inside. I'm telling you to come in. Get in here. I don't care. I want to talk about this partnership that we got to get going on for this AI innovation. That's what I want to talk about, Ginseng. So come inside. Close the door. What you want? You want to put GeForce Now on Microsoft? You got it. I don't give a damn. Oh, that was easy. Yeah. Now let's talk business for real. I'm investing $500 million on this AI company over here. But I need your help, Jensen. Oh, you got it, Satya. Let's do it, baby. Y'all think that this is all, listen, because this is all fun and dandy, right? When people was out here console warring and things like that. Always keep in mind, okay, that it's about money. These higher ups, they be having lunch with each other while we down here trying to argue back and forth with each other. Oh, my Xbox. Oh, my PlayStation. Oh, baby. Meanwhile, they're having lunch with each other. Why you think all these games are coming to PlayStation and PlayStation, Sony just like, yo, whatever. It's going to give me money? Yeah. 30%? Yeah. All right. Bet. These people be having lunch with each other, bro. Probably sending each other damn Christmas cards during the holidays and things like that. Who knows? But that should tell you a lot, okay? That is their direct competition, and they are letting it in the house. Knowing damn well that GeForce is leaps and bounds better than Microsoft's cloud gaming. They're 20 times better than them. So why would I even choose cloud gaming? Why are you even working on a cloud gaming when you could just partner up with NVIDIA? This is why this company, like, they don't make no sense. You could just straight up partner up with NVIDIA. Make them your number one cloud gaming within your system. Just integrate it. Like, yeah, we partnered up with NVIDIA. They are now our cloud gaming base, blah, blah, blah. You want to do that? Get yourself a PC. Windows is going to be integrated with Windows. Boom, boom, boom. Yada, yada, yada. Do a partner. Why are you trying to come up in here and do your own cloud gaming and then go ahead and sit down with Jensen and say, yeah, your cloud gaming is welcome here as well? What sense does that make? I'm having such a hard time trying to put the pieces together, but I can't. I'm trying to understand, like, the logic of it, and so I could bring it to you and try to see, like, okay, maybe it's because of this. Maybe it's they got something like this going on. I got nothing for you. I don't know what the hell these people thinking about. I don't know. I don't know, bro. It don't make no sense to me, bro. All these things that are being rumored, like all these handhelds and things like that, like nothing makes any sense, bro. And this GeForce on Windows, it don't make no sense because it's Xbox's cloud gaming direct competitor, and it is 20 times better than it. Remember, I showed you that picture the other day that you're gonna be able to choose which cloud you want to use. You want to use GeForce or xCloud. Remember, I showed you that picture. That is gonna give you two options. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's gonna pick GeForce now because everybody knows it's way better than xCloud. So I'm just so stuck and confused as, like, why even bother working on your own Just drop it, bro. Partner up with NVIDIA. Make it the dedicated cloud service for Windows and call it. That's it. Makes no sense, bro. This is disgusting, bro. This is disgusting, bro. I ain't reading all this. Sorry, Jess Corden. Try harder. I'm not reading all this. I'm done with this article. How about that? How about that? Even if you started making sense down here, guess what? I ain't gonna get to it because I'm done. Trash. Talking about don't worry, nobody being laid off. Who cares? You think I care? If you would have somehow put in this article that by this move happening, there were like 400 people that got laid off, you think I care? I don't give a damn. I don't care. Get yourself back up. Go find yourself another job. You grown-ass man and you're a grown-ass woman. You want me to do? Be up in here crying? Absolutely not. So by you putting that in this article right here, you were trying to defend Microsoft. Like, don't worry, it's all good still. Absolutely unbelievable, bro. These people disgust me, bro. Think people gonna be sitting there if I get fired from some job or something? Oh, that YouTuber, oh, he got fired? Damn. Yo, let's try to get him a job or something. They're gonna be like, what? They're gonna continue on like nothing ever happened. So I don't know why they be trying to make this something like we're supposed to feel some type of way. Because I don't. This is unbelievable. Just focus on Game Pass, bro. Try to rebrand, try to do something with that service, because it's clear as day that that's the direction you want to go. Cloud gaming, just integrate GeForce Now. Take your damn trash ass xCloud gaming out the way, because nobody wants it. And start from there. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. Yo, TJ, what it do, my brother? Facts. That hardware is cooked. They don't have a foothold on the market. This would have flopped. Oh, absolutely. It's gonna flop when it comes out. It's gonna flop when it comes out. We should call him Money Man Satya. If anyone thinks there's a next gen Xbox coming out anytime soon, they're a lost cause. Unbelievable, bro. Wasn't there already a report saying the handheld was years away? I believe so. But it's just like these rumors keep coming out, right? And yeah, they were saying that it was years away, but then people like Jez Corden kept saying, like, pushing the narrative, like, no, there's something coming. Now, remember, I told you that even Xbox put out a damn promotion just like a week before the Game Awards. Remember, I told you that little promo they put out when there was like a comet flying down from space, and it was going so fast, and it was like, oh, something small is coming. Stay tuned. So everybody was like, oh, that's gonna be the new handheld. They're gonna show it off at the Game Awards. They're gonna announce the new handheld. And they did that on purpose because they have seen all the rumor mill going around on social media about the handheld. So then they went ahead and did that promotion. And then come to know It was some damn trash ass soccer game. Some dumb, it was the worst thing. One of the worst things I've ever seen, bro. It was like, oh, it's a soccer game. Something like that. And people was like, what? That's what it was? I can't remember what exactly. I know it was a soccer game or something like that. But it was just like, bro. But the thing was that they were trying to get you hyped because they knew everybody was talking about a handheld. And then they was like, oh, something small's coming. These are the tactics that this company goes, that the lengths that this company goes to. Just to get your attention. Instead of just focusing on the game, bro. Focus on the games. You gonna do that partnership with Asus? Okay, fine. Focus on it. You gonna do partnerships with NVIDIA? Fine. Focus on it. But instead, you're still trying to do your own thing aside from all these partnerships. It makes no damn sense, bro. I don't know who's running these companies, bro. I don't know who advises these people. I don't know. Unbelievable. These people are out of control, bro. I don't even know what else to say. I've buried these people so deep, bro, in the ground. I don't have anything else to say about them. It's like, bro, God, you don't learn? I'm telling you, when that Asus ROG comes out, if it does good and it getting good reviews and someone starts to pick up steam and somehow comes out and it starts selling good and things like that, remember that that's an Asus handheld. That is not an Xbox. This right here, it's not an Xbox handheld. Okay? Just keep in mind. But people are going to try to treat it like if it is. If it does good. If it sells good. If it sells bad, if it's not doing too good, they might not take it to that level. If it does sell good, forget about it. You're going to see. This is unbelievable, bro. Yeah. Nothing gets done when everyone is arguing. Facts. You know? Always needing an internet connection defeats a handheld's purpose. Facts. You might as well be using what you already have. Facts. Imagine what Sony could do with all that Microsoft money. Oh, forget about it. If Sony was to have all this money, oh my goodness. I could only imagine, bro. I could only imagine. It'll be... the gaming industry will be somewhere else right now, bro. If that was the case. I'll leave it like that. This industry will be somewhere else. If the roles were reversed. Xbox would have been out of here. Xbox would have been out of here, bro. That's a big if. Exactly. That is a big if. So yeah. Just to wrap up with this, it's like, bro, I don't know what to think about this. Like, everything that's happening with this company. There are so many things happening at once. I'm confused, bro. I'm confused by their vision. I'm confused as like what it is that they're like. What is their end goal? What is it that you're really trying to accomplish? What are you trying to do? You want cloud gaming, but you're getting GeForce Now on your system. You want a handheld, but you're partnering up with one of the best ones out there, Asus, and boosting them up. Then you're going to come out with yours down the line, years later. What, is going to play games natively? Yours? Because that's not what we've been hearing. And even if it does, how many people you think is going to buy that handheld, bro? If 2 million is good numbers for y'all, then so be it. But it's just like, bro, I can't understand the direction of this company, bro. I don't get what they're trying to do. I don't get it. With Sony, you could tell what they're trying to do. And they let it be known. You could tell what they're trying to do. Even though they've been messing up, but you could tell. They just got to that China market. They're going to capitalize on that. That PS6 is around the corner. Project Amethyst. PS5 Pro. They just brought it out. PSSR. We're going to get at least one big title every year. You know? PS Portal. Live service. They letting it be known what it is that they're trying to accomplish. Xbox and Microsoft, they're just all over the place. I don't know what they're trying to do. You trying to go full third party or not? You can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It's not going to work. You got to go all in on what it is that you're trying to do. You're trying to go full third party, then do it. Go full third party. Stop focusing on your own dedicated hardware because it's not going to work. Focus on that Asus partnership. Try to boost them up the best way you can with all your resources to make this handheld the best way possible. But because they have an Xbox dedicated button, and if this handheld does incredible, it's only going to boost up Microsoft and Xbox company instead of bringing it down. So why not focus on this handheld and try to work with Asus and try to be the best partner possible to get the best product out there? And just leave it at that. Y'all could build something really good. If it does wonderful, who knows at the lengths that Asus is ready to go to with a partnership with Microsoft. You don't know. Like, just do that. GeForce Now, cloud gaming. You're already doing a partnership with Jensen. Focus on that. Tell Jensen, bro, I'm trying to make your GeForce the number one lead in cloud gaming. I want your thing. I want to create the GeForce Now implemented in Windows. I want the GeForce to have a home with Windows. Bro, you know the possibilities you could go with having a partner like Jensen and NVIDIA. Like, bro, who we kidding here? But instead, you want to focus on your own X Cloud, your own dedicated handheld, your own dedicated Xbox hybrid, PC/console. It don't make no sense, bro. It just don't make any sense. I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. It ain't adding up. Let's see if they prove me wrong. Let's see once they announce everything if we're going to come out saying, "Oh, that's why they were saying this. Oh, I get it now. Oh, let's see if that's how we're going to be reacting when they finally drop all these news officially. Or is it going to be another, oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. This is what y'all was trying to work on this whole time? This? Only time will tell. Those are my thoughts on this topic right here. Great disgusting. Shout out my brother Ruben in the building. What's good, bro? The main reason I've ever wanted a handheld gaming system is to be able to play it anywhere. Facts. Facts. These are facts. Let's move on from this subject. If nobody got anything else to say, any questions, comments, and concerns about this topic right here, let me know. Or we're gonna move on. I got nothing else to say to these. I said all I could say. You know, it's just so confusing. It's just so, like, if these people were to call me or hit me up, like, bro, I would be like, yo, what the hell are you doing, bro? Like, what y'all doing, bro? I would literally want them to be, I'll tell them, like, listen, I need to see the big picture. Put it up on this board. What is the vision? What? Show me. Put it up on this big board right here. Okay. All right, Phil. You got it? Hit play. Go ahead. All right, so this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to do this. If it sounds anything like we've been reading, I'll be like, yo, stop it right there. Turn on the lights. But we're not even done. We just started. I know we just started. And I had enough. Because you lost your damn mind. It's unbelievable. Just saying everything as an Xbox comes across as lazy. Absolutely. They gave up. They forfeited. They said, we're not doing this anymore. We're not going to be in this competition with this back and forth. And the thing is that he said it himself. We're not going to be in this competition with Sony and Nintendo. Like, we done. Like, I'm over it. Yeah, put the games everywhere. I don't care. We're done with this whole exclusivity thing. But the thing is, capitalize on that. Go in on the games. Because that's what's going to matter at the end of the day. Try to make those games the best to your ability, bro. Put the money behind and the resources behind, especially towards those big titles coming. The new Halo, the new Gears E-Day, the new Forza. Especially after seeing how many copies Forza Horizon 5 sold on PlayStation. Focus on that, bro, because that's what's gonna get your name back up. If you haven't noticed, they kind of been on a good trajectory right now. With everything that's been going on with them, all the games that they've been dropping lately, selling 2 million copies of Forza on PS5, and the fact that they still fail to understand that they're getting that good notoriety right now is because of the games that they're dropping as of late. You know, they're dropping a lot of games, a lot of good games, selling good on the PlayStation Store. It's because the games. Hello? What the hell's going on over there? What are you thinking? It's the games. That's what the industry that we're in. The video game industry. This is not the accessory industry where who sells the most accessories is going to get the highest praises and things like that. We have game awards, not accessory awards, not hardware awards. Video game awards. Where the games at? They dropping them. They've been doing good. They selling good on PlayStation, which is their campaign, which is their focus now. Why not just capitalize on that? This is what I'm trying to say. Why don't you just put all your money and resources behind those games? Perfect Dark, State of Decay 3, Fable, Clockwork Revolution, the new Elder Scrolls, all the Halo, the Gears, the Forza. And the list goes on and on. why not put all your chips in on the games? Make them as great as possible. Try to get your first ever Game of the Year award. Why don't you try going for that? Let's start there first. But this company, all they're focusing on is the future. It's innovation, where they're trying to be at in the future with accessories, with handhelds, PC and hybrids and console. This is all these people they're thinking about. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. They're still competing with Steam. It's a wrap across the board. I mean, we don't know because we don't know what they're doing with Valve. Even though the Steam OS is already out there and they already talk about that, it's way better than Windows. So they got something coming to them with that Steam OS. But then again, Microsoft will figure it out. Like if SteamOS was to somehow, let's say, right, like somehow start to pick up pace and start to take over slowly, and they see that people are now installing SteamOS everywhere, Microsoft will come in and they'll try to do something, bro. I'm telling you. They will definitely try to come in here and do something about it. Especially those people who just want to buy a PC for gaming. They don't want to deal with all this Windows stuff. And they find a way to put the Steam OS on the PCs instead of Windows. And now everybody, all the gamers out there is installing Steam OS and Windows. And Microsoft starts to see Windows numbers go down. Trust and believe. Trust and believe that Big Daddy Satya back there is going to make something happen. That dude play no game when it comes to his paper. That man is about his paper. He don't play no games. So he will make something happen. That's all I gotta say about this, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Y'all rocking with the gifted one here, people. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna try to get through these as quickly as possible, because I did spend a lot of time on this subject right here. So I'm gonna try to get through the next couple topics as quickly as I can. So that Black Panther game that was reportedly canceled, a couple images came online, and here it is. Y'all rocking with the gifted one, ladies and gentlemen. I keep telling y'all, smash that like button. You understand what I'm saying? We offer memberships. That link is pinned at the top of the chat. You understand what I'm saying? If you're trying to donate, there's super chats right there. There's a link in the description. You could donate directly with the PayPal. Whatever. It's all there. Or smash the like button. You understand? It's facts. These are the images right here. Those who participated in a survey were shown a scene where T'Challa's son, Azari, one of multiple playable characters, was fighting T'Challa in ritual combat in a scene very similar to the film. It was interrupted by a scroll ship coming down and T'Challa being taken. Woo! Just like the movie, bro. That fighting scene, when he was fighting M'Baku in the water, just like that, bro. Oh my goodness, that would have been sick. Dang. But yeah, those are the images right there. It sounds like this game was about to be something great, man. This game was about to be something great, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad that we're not gonna get to see. All right, brother, man. So yeah, sounds fire, right? Yeah, I know, man. I know. Steam just got an update today. They got years building up a base. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yep. Sounds fire. Not telling these PlayStation is going to save them. I've had Steam since 2005. Counter-Strike Source. I'm telling you, Steam OS is already out there, bro. People already trying out. I believe it's like a beta that's out there right now, and people trying it out, bro. And excuse me, and people like, yo, for the gamers, this Steam OS is fire. So everybody seems to like it so far. But yeah, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. It could have been great, man. Could have been great. So let me get to this real quick. So this is Shuhei talking about Microsoft's Game Pass, okay? Saying how subscription is dangerous. They say here, right? Former Sony executive Shuhei Yoshida was interrupted by the website game developer during the recent Gamescom LATAM event, where he spoke, among other things, about the different approaches that Microsoft and Sony have to gaming subscriptions like Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. Yoshida, who was the president of Sony Worldwide Studios Group for 11 years and left the company in January, called Microsoft's stance dangerous for developers. And this is what he had to say. If the only way for people to play games is through subscription, that's really dangerous. Because what type of games can be created will be dictated by the owner of the subscription services. That's really, really risky because there's always must-always, okay, be fresh new ideas tried by small developers that create the next wave of development. But if the big companies dictate what games can be created, I don't think that will advance the industry. I believe the way Sony approached subscriptions is healthier. You know, not to have overpromise and to allow people to spend money to buy the new games. After a couple of years, there won't be many people willing to buy those games at that initial price, so they'll be added to the subscription service. And there'll be more people to try those products in time for the next game in the franchise to come out. Of course, it's unsurprising that he would align more with Sony's policy against adding day one first-party games to subscriptions. However, it should be noted that Microsoft has stressed on many occasions that they have absolutely no intention of ever removing the customer's ability to purchase games separately from Game Pass. It was always designed as an additive way to engage, not a complete replacement of direct purchases. Following his departure from Sony, Yoshida talked about other topics. A few months ago, he stressed that the man who replaced him as the head of PlayStation Studios, Herman Holst, isn't forcing any of the first-party studios to work on live service games. My goodness!
Finish him.
There it is. First of all, I'm going to start right there. Right there. Okay. I just told you this the other day. I just spoke about this the other day. I said, I haven't seen a report to come out that said that PlayStation was telling all these companies, all these studios, even after Jim Ryan said 12, and told them, y'all need to drop what y'all doing and start working on live service games. I told you this. Fast forward, and here's Yoshi himself. That they never told first-party studios to work on live service. Oh my goodness, I need to drop a bomb for this.
Finish him.
Y'all rocking with the gifted one here, ladies and gentlemen. I keep telling y'all, man. I keep telling y'all, man. You're going to get all the news right here. Like this. Nowhere else. You're going to get it right here. I told y'all this a couple days ago. And here is Yoshi. So when people keep talking about why PlayStation is doing so many live service, they should be blah, blah, blah. I told you. Excuse me. I read you the article yesterday. Yesterday's article was Housemarque. You know what Housemarque said about PlayStation? They said do whatever you want. You want to return to part 2? Go ahead, do it. We don't give a damn. How much money you need? Here you go. They're not sitting here talking about Sony demanded us to do a successor to Returnal, and we didn't want to. We were actually trying to do a different style. We were trying to do some action RPG game or something. He ain't come out saying that. Everybody who talks about PlayStation says that PlayStation is great to do business with. They're great partners. They support you. They give you the resources, the money, whatever, to back you. What you need, we got it. We got the studios, too, if you need help. What you want? What? So people pointing fingers at the wrong direction. And the report, the reports always come out. Every time you see developers talking about PlayStation, it's always good, never bad. I have not read you one report where somebody has come out and said PlayStation, they're horrible partners. We wasn't able to do this, we didn't do that, nothing. So people pointing fingers the wrong direction. You need to start pointing those fingers at these PlayStation studios. That's where you need to point them at. It was Ben Studios who decided not to pitch Days Gone 2 to PlayStation, the heads of PlayStation. Not PlayStation. They didn't just shut it down. Ben Studios never went up to the office. They never made it up the elevator. They pushed the button, and when the elevator doors open, they pushed the floor number 6 again. The door closes. They went back down to the office, and they said, well, we couldn't do it. We didn't have the balls. That's what happened. It's unbelievable, bro. I told y'all rocking with the gifted one. I keep telling you every single day. Y'all rocking with the gifted one here, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody do it like me. Anyways, getting back to this. I do like Sony's approach with the subscription. I've been telling y'all that. PlayStation Premium is fire, okay? PlayStation Premium is fire. And it's the way it should be because he's right on that. They do it the right way. Like I told you, and I just read to you yesterday, Kingdom Come Deliverance now, it's up for a trial. So if you're a premium member, you could try that game up to 4 hours. If you haven't made up your mind after the 4th hour, the game ain't for you. And they have a bunch of games over there. They give you 3 hours, some 2 hours, some 10 hours, some 6 hours. That's the way subscription services to be. And at that, don't think they don't got no games for free under that subscription, because they do. And they got a lot of games in there. Under the premium subscription. They got a lot of games in there. So, yes, I agree. Okay? I agree with what he said there. Now, going to the Game Pass approach, with the exception of the developers who unfortunately ended up being under the umbrella of Microsoft because they were bought out, like those ZeniMax and now ABK. They got to take the hit no matter what because they are part of Microsoft, and that's the way Microsoft operates. They can't do nothing about that. They can't do anything about it. That's Microsoft's decision. So that part, those developers, I get it. They can't complain. They just got to deal with it. The other ones that take the Microsoft money to be put on Game Pass, that's on them. I told y'all this. You decide to go in business with Microsoft. They're telling you, we want to put your game on Game Pass. Meaning what? Chances are, you're not going to sell. Your game is not going to sell on this platform. But we're going to give you this check right here. Depending on what the check is, how much money, that's up to the developer to decide. Once you get that check in your hand, you agree to it. Whatever happens after that, it's on you. So if you get that check from Microsoft and your game ends up being trash and nobody buys it on PlayStation's platform, you ain't making no money. That's the bet you gotta lay in though. You decided to take that money. Or if your game is booming, i.e. Expedition 33, you sell 3 million copies over there on PlayStation and Steam. You're not gonna sell on Xbox because you got the check for Game Pass, but we don't know how much money they got from Game Pass. So in their situation, they actually came up winning because they wasn't gonna sell on Xbox anyway. That's why I'm saying that they actually came out of there winning. So they sold these 3.3 million copies on PlayStation and Steam. But if they never took that check from Phil to go to Game Pass, they probably would have sold, what, 500 copies on Xbox? Maybe 700 copies? Not even 1,000? Or let's say 1,000. How about that? Let's be generous today. How about we say they would have sold 1,000 copies over there on Xbox? How about that? How about that? Oh, you want to take it higher? Okay. How about if they would have sold 5,000 copies? They ended up winning. They weren't going to sell those copies over there. So they got a bag from over here, and they getting their bag from over here. They going home like this. 2 bags over their shoulders. We out. I came, I saw, I conquered. I'm done. So it all depends. And these developers is on them. They decide. Like I told you, they decide whether they want to. They don't have to take the check. You don't got to do nothing that you don't want to do, bro. You don't want to go on Game Pass? Don't go on Game Pass. Except for those who are under the Microsoft umbrella. After that, the choice is yours. But the thing is that everybody knows that nobody sells over there. So you might as well take the damn check if Phil's offering you a check. You might as well. You could just take that as the number of sales that you made over there and keep it moving. You might as well. So, he is right as far as which subscription service is better. But at the end of the day, these companies and these studios, the decision is in their hands. It's not in Microsoft's hands. It's in their hands. They decide whether they want to take the check or they not or don't. Okay? Except the ones that are under the Microsoft umbrella. Okay? We're going to keep it moving. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. Real quick, this plaque right here with Concord is being sold supposedly for $2,500 with the name Chelsea Grace, which was a member of the art department at Concord developer Firewalk Studios, where she was an outsourcing and code development lead, okay? So it's right now going for $2,526 if you're interested. and it's sitting at 34 bids right now. Unbelievable. Anyways, that's it right there. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. We're gonna keep it moving. I spent a lot of time on those other subjects. The future of GTA. What's that? What's going on over here, man? Thank you for that follow over there on Twitch, man. Mellow Fella, I appreciate you, my brother. Facts. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. We over here on VGC. The future of GTA Producer Everywhere is in doubt as Mind's Eye adopts its creation suite. Let's see what they're saying over here. Is this a long article? Oh, nah, we ain't doing that. Let me try to read the first part, right? Build the Rocket Boy, Bay Studio led by former Grand Theft Auto producer Leslie Benzies revealed the first details on Everywhere back in 2023. Also, this is the other game that they're talking about. Because remember, they have two games. They had Mind's Eye, and the other one is called Everywhere. Okay. Set in Utopia, the game makes use of the detailed creation suite called Arcadia, where players can use in-game tools to make their own creations, from small individual assets to entire action stages with programmable enemy AI. At the same time, Everywhere was unveiled. The studio also announced that it was working on Mind's Eye, a completely separate open-world action-adventure game that will be exclusively available within Everywhere, as opposed to being released as a standalone product. Last October, however, it was announced that Hitman creator IO Interactive would be publishing Mind's Eye as a standalone game, and earlier this week, it was also confirmed that Mind's Eye would have a creation suite made up of build.Mind's Eye, where players can craft their own games, and play Mind's Eye, where these creations can be shared and played by others. Given that Mind's Eye was supposed to be part of the Everywhere platform and is now seemingly being marketed as a creation platform on its own right, and given that the Everywhere website link now brings up the Mind's Eye website instead with no mention of Everywhere, VGC reached out to Build the Rocket Boy for clarifications on the status of Everywhere. A spokesperson for the studio replied by stating that the Arcadia Creation Suite created for Everywhere had indeed become a creation suite in Mind's Eye, and that's the beta tests for Everywhere were used to work on it. Okay, so this is what they had to say real quick. As with all new products, things involved, the studio told VGC, Arcadia was originally envisioned as our creation program, but as we continue developing Mind's Eye and building out Barb's ecosystem, it naturally grew into something more focused. Play.Mind's Eye and Build.Mind's Eye. It's three seamlessly interconnected experiences, an explosive action adventure campaign. Play.Mind's Eye, a continuous stream of premium studio developed content, and Build.Mind's Eye to craft your own games. All right, so that's basically what it is, right? We're not going to continue on here. They had two separate things, and now they're putting it together, mixed into one with Mind's Eye. They have that creation tool, and then they have the game. So that's what they decided to do. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. I'm still getting that game day one. So pull up and watch the gameplay, because we're gonna find out for ourselves if the game is good or not. Because there's a lot going on, a lot of controversy. I don't understand why. People talking about it's not ready. It don't look ready. They drop a damn trailer. The trailer look damn fire. It looks ready. So I don't know what the hell these people talking about. It was the same thing that happened with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I was like, bro, but the game looks fire. How come people over here talking about that is not good? I didn't have fun. I was doing this. I couldn't take my mind off of Ghost of Tsushima. What was going on? I didn't enjoy myself. Yeah, me either. I didn't enjoy myself. Yeah, me either. I didn't enjoy myself either. And then I buy the game, and then I play the game, and my goodness, It's one of the best games in 2025. I know it's not going to be nominated for Game of the Year. I know. But it should. It was that damn good. The game was fire. That new engine they're using. Unbelievable. That weather system they implement. Oh my goodness. But anyways. That's why I'm going to be buying this game and I'm going to find out for myself. If it's trash, I'm going to let you know. Yeah, yep, this game is trash. Sorry. If it's good, I'm going to be like, this game is good. They bugging. If it's fire, oh, you're going to hear about it. Facts. Don't let the game be fire because you're going to hear about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. We're going to keep it moving. Where we at here? What's this? Respawn is saying that the morale over there is at an all-time low. Okay, at an all-time low. After the 2 games being canceled over there, Black Panther game is canceled. These people, Cliffhanger Studios being shut down. There's a lot going on over there. So they said here, in a post on Blue Sky, Patrick Wren, a senior encounter designer at Respawn, gave his quick thoughts on where things stand. Quote, morale has been at an all-time low, he said. I can say that much. In a separate post, Wren added that he is just sorry for everyone who just wants to make cool video games in this industry. There it is. We're not going to go too much into it. That's what it is. It's at an all-time low. Listen, man, this is happening all over the place. It's all over the place. And it's not just in the video game space. This is happening everywhere, bro. Everywhere. So this is not just in the video game space that is happening. So that's why Dame Dash be pushing these people to be entrepreneurs, bro. That's why Dame Dash be like, yo, you better make your own company. You better work for yourself. And I understand that that's not for everybody, though. That's the thing, right? Not everybody has that intent to be entrepreneurs and have their own business and run a business and do, that's not for everybody, bro. It's really not for everybody. So, I mean, the best you could do is like try to be in jobs that got unions and that'll back you and, or maybe, get like with a couple people that like family, and maybe y'all could start your own tech company or whatever field you're in. That's why a lot of these YouTubers as well, like such as IGN, that's why a lot of people have left IGN and went on and created their own podcasts and things like that because they wanted the freedom. They want to do their own thing. They don't want to be, dealing with no boss above them. Like they want to be the boss. They want to have the freedom to talk about what they want to talk about and things like that. So it's because of that. So, you just got to try to set yourself up for success. Always have an out. Make a plan. Don't be comfortable in the job that you're in right now. Don't be comfortable. You shouldn't be comfortable. You should always be thinking ahead. We can't be thinking, oh, I'm going to be here for the next 35 years and I'm going to retire right here. I'm good. I'm good. Not in today's world. That's back in the day status. Back in the day, let me tell you, you could do that. That's why all them people, all them old heads are retiring now. From back in the day. Like when I was young, I saw the same mailman. I saw the same UPS driver. I saw, like, for years. For years, bro. Some jobs were secure. Nowadays, you see a UPS driver today. Next month, you'll see another UPS driver. He ain't here no more. That's how it is. So, prepare yourself. Wherever job you in, prepare yourself. Have an out ready. Don't get comfortable. Build a plan. The plan should always be to try to find a way to have a passive income. Always. Because that's what's going to give you the ability for you to actually go and do what it is that you really want to do. So, listen, man. That's all I got to say about that. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. We going over to pushsquare.com because Borderlands 4 writes an apology for implying real fans will pay $80 for a PS5 game. Let's see what we got to say. This is the tweet. Let's get straight to the tweet, right? It says here, I saw something crazy. Can y'all see that? Let me. All right, that's better for y'all. I saw something crazy too. A CEO of Gearbox Software made players feel bad and alienated them for not wanting to pay $80 for his game. This platform is wild. And then Randy Pitchford says, I am sorry there was a misunderstanding. Absolute sincere truth is that I don't want anyone to pay any more than they should or are comfortable with. And I always work with the intent and hope that a customer always feels they got the better end of the deal no matter what they... Whoa. Oh my goodness, I didn't know it was this, bro. Come on. I wasn't expecting this, bro. All right. So where was I? Boom, no matter what. Okay. The better end of the deal, no matter what they pay. The actual context was that a guy replied to a post about Borderlands 4 on the Nintendo Switch 2, was warning me that if the price ends up being $80, the game will fail. What I was trying to do was explain that it wasn't my call, but that if a $10 price increase does happen, since that's obviously where the industry is going. Oh! Don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. He's telling you right here. That's where the industry is going. It will be okay. And that Borderlands 4 will be okay. Because it's a great game and there are a lot of fans who will see the value and want it. I think I'm trying to shorthand that using the phrase real fans triggered some people. And I saw it that it got inflated as if I was making some big statement. I wasn't. I was just trying to help someone who I thought was sincerely worried about us and looking out for us. And I could see it was being pressed into the idea that I was taking the audience for granted, which is super shitty look. But it was not all my intent and does not reflect at all how I feel. The sincere truth is that I'm grateful that anyone likes our games and humbled that so many fans show up and enjoy and support what we do. As an artist, I don't want prices to go up because I want everyone to have access to what we create. I get that business is a thing, that the market and economy are driving prices up, and sooner or later we're going to have to all adapt to that so the creative engine can make at least as much as it spends to provide us with amazing content. Whatever the case, I'm here to try to entertain people, and my priority has always been to try to add some joy and happiness and creativity to the world. To whatever extent I succeed at, I am grateful and honored and take on every effort with passion and humility. May I recommend you consider the people who create entertainment you enjoy are actual real people who sincerely are working to try to make cool stuff. I have dedicated my life to video games as entertainment, and I have made the choice to be accessible on here. I don't want to let edge cases ruin that for the majority of the people who find value in using this medium for a positive connection. But I cannot help that there's a part of me that doesn't want to at least try to help those that don't get it to gain some perspective and some dignity in how they choose to interact. I'm not claiming I'm perfect, but I don't deserve any less latitude than anyone else. I choose to think of others with the most amount of charity, and am often surprised to discover some that jump to the worst possible way to consider a thing as doing that is just counter to my nature, and that's the post right there. I just saw that. Drink water first, Gifted. We're gonna go ahead and give it a like. We're gonna give this post a like, cause I like what he said. Right? He sounds like he's being truthful. He's being sincere. He's really telling you how he really feels. So, he's absolutely right, okay? People just take things way too far. Like, bro, relax, bro. Like, relax. How you telling a CEO you better not put it at $80? Like, bro, who are you, bro? Who are you? How to tell me how to run my company? Who are you, bro? I'm going to price the thing however I see it. If you decide not to buy it, good for you. Don't buy it. The people who really want to play the game, they're going to find a way and they're going to buy it. So I'm glad that he cleared everything up here. This was well said. So salute to him. And I'm buying Borderlands 4 day one. That game looks phenomenal. When they showed it off, I'm like, bro, I'm in. Like, that game looks incredible, bro. There's so much content. The replayability. Everything that's going to come with it. All the updates. There's going to be a lot to that game. And the last thing I'm going to say is he is right. The final decision is not up to him where they price the game. It is not up to him. I already told you and I already showed you a couple shows ago that 2K makes the final decision. Mr. Zelnick makes the final decision. If he sees it at $80, that's where it's going to go. And there's nothing that Randy Pitchford can do about it. He could give him suggestions. He could throw some ideas to him. Oh, how about this? But at the end of the day, if Zelnick says no, it's no. So don't listen to people who say, yeah, it's up to him. It's not up to him, bro. It is not up to him. I already showed y'all that. I proved it to y'all here. It's not up to him. So that's why I'm saying he's really like being as honest as he can. You know? So that's it right there for that one. Okay? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. Back. Okay. We're gonna keep it moving. To the PlayStation blog. I'm not gonna read this. They're just basically telling us about Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers. They have a closer look. You know, there's a lot here, right? A diverse arsenal of blades and brutality, abilities that shape the warrior, spells drawn from myth and madness. Basically letting you know how the gameplay is gonna be. This is what you get with the pre-bonus, okay? Bring myself down a little bit so you could. That's what you're going to get with the pre-bonus right here. Okay. Mind you, this is a Souls-like game. Okay, just in case you didn't know. How do we go back? And the deluxe edition, you get this. So you get everything with the pre-order bonus, and this, what you see here on your screen. So this is the deluxe edition if you get it. This game is coming to Game Pass. So those of y'all who have Game Pass, if you want to wait, you will be getting it Game Pass day one, okay? And it officially drops. So yeah, that's it right there. I like this artwork. I like this right. Fire, bro. Woo! That looks fire. But yeah, that's it right there. And listen, real quick about the whole Game Pass thing again. Now speaking on Game Pass with this game. This is another game. You see what I'm saying? This is gonna be day one on Game Pass. Like, okay, like yeah, this is a perfect example. Who is telling them to put their game on Game Pass? Who's doing that? They're the ones deciding to do that. Nope, nobody's forcing them to do it. So, this game is coming day one on Game Pass. Meaning what? If I have Game Pass, I don't need to purchase this game. I don't have to go out of my way and buy it. For what? It's on Game Pass. That's what we're paying the money for. Whew. My goodness. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. Real art is priceless. That is what they forgot in the gaming. Forget. It's the game you are remembered by. Exactly. And that's what I was trying to pitch to Microsoft. I was like, that's what I was trying to pitch to them earlier. It's like, bro, focus on the game. That's what's going to take you to the top. Once you start dishing out great games, people are going to start giving you the props that you deserve. But it's just like, it goes in through one ear, comes out the other. They don't listen. They don't care. They just don't care, bro. Elden Ring 300,000 on Steam in the first hour. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, doing the research first should always be done. More knowledge gives you more to fall back on. Facts. Absolutely. Can't wait to buy the new Xbox handheld. Yeah, that ain't coming, my brother. What's the release date? Right here. This launches July 24. July 24. Warzone Battle Royale ranked play has been delayed because of the issues that players are experiencing with the Season 4 update. I'm telling you, bro. Microsoft. They under Microsoft now. Those people better get ready. We're going to keep it moving. Real quick. Those of y'all who are on PC, at the Epic Game Store right now, they got Tiny Tina's Wonderlands and Limbo are free. So if you haven't played these games and you want to play them, they're free right now at the Epic Store. Make sure you go ahead and download it. If you haven't, I beat Wonderlands. It was a pretty good game. It was good. I enjoyed it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. This is right here now the GeForce being on the Steam Deck, right? Gets native Steam Deck app, okay? So, GeForce now on the Steam Deck supports streaming up to 1440p, 120 frames when connected to a monitor, or a 4K 60 frames per second connected to a TV. NVIDIA will further improve the GeForce Now streaming experience and is looking to add new features, including support for 90 frames in a future update. This is what I'm telling you. No, it's a Souls game, Michael. Wukong is not a Souls game. As much as people try to tell you it is, it's not a Souls game. Fallen, that game, Wu Chang, that's a Souls game. So keep that in mind. HDR10 is supported on GeForce Now for premium members. Those subscribed to the Ultimate or Performance tier, it works when using the Steam Deck in handheld mode, provided that you've got a Steam Deck OLED. Since the original model does not support HDR10, or when connected to a TV or monitor. Of course, if you're subscribed to those tiers, you also enjoy RTX features such as ray tracing / path tracing, NVIDIA DLSS 4, and reflex on supported games. Speaking of games, today's GeForce Now Thursday also reveals 6 new PC games to ever-growing GeForce Now library. Nice Day to Fish, Cash Cleaner, Tokyo Extreme, The Last Spell, Tainted Grail, and Torque Drift 2. So, look at where technology is going. Yeah, it's more like Elden Ring. It's more like Elden Ring, more like the Souls games. More like that. Look at where technology is going. You understanding what's happening here? This is a Steam Deck, okay? When you now dock it and you plug it into a monitor with the GeForce, you are now going to be able to run 1440p at 120 frames per second. Or you want to connect it to your TV, you could do that too. That's going to give you 4K 60 frames per second. HDR10 is also being supported now for premium members. So if you're a premium member, you could get HDR10 on the OLED version of your Steam Deck. NVIDIA's DLSS 4. Ray tracing and path tracing. And reflex on supported games. There's so many ways to game in today's world. And this is what I'm saying. This GeForce, what I'm reading to you, this is the competitor to xCloud. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Look at all the great things that GeForce does, bro. xCloud is nowhere near this. They are so behind. So think about that, bro. Like, you could just have a Steam Deck, bro. 1440p, 120 frames, or 4K 60. Let's put the 4K 60. Let's say you just want a game on your TV. All you're trying to do is game on your TV. You got a Steam Deck now, which is what? It got the Steam store. You got the Xbox app on it. So you got Steam. In the Steam store, you got PlayStation games and you got Xbox games. Okay? You plug that to your TV, sit back and relax, and play games at 4K 60. To a lot of people, 4K 60, I'm good. I don't need more than that. Lock it in right there, I'm good. I'm just saying. I'm just bringing you the news. They are now looking to do a 90 frame per second in the future update. So you're going to be able to get 4K 90 frames in that future update. If you are a premium member of GeForce, path tracing, ray tracing, NVIDIA's DLSS 4, the latest one. Forget it, bro. I'm just bringing you the news. I'm just letting you know. Just with this little device right here, you can do all that. Just with this little device right here. Right here. It fits right there in your little bag. Boop. All you're trying to do is game. Remember, if you just, all you're trying to do is game. You don't need it for no work. You're not trying to do some homework on it. Nothing like that. There it is. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. We're going to keep moving. Death Stranding 2 is not going to get any additional episodic DLCs. Hideo Kojima thinks releasing this type of content has become outdated, okay? So don't expect no episodic DLC content for Death Stranding 2, all right? That's a lot. Okay. But yeah, don't expect no DLC. We're going to keep it moving. To Push Square, the Atomic Heart success turned the game's developer into a publisher, bro. That's nasty work right there. The game did so good. It reached 10 million users that now the company is officially launching Mudfish Powerhouse, which is a boutique creative label built to support ambitious developer and visionary investors in bringing standout projects to the market. Mudfish states that initiative is more than just a publishing arm, as it'll offer deep production expertise and high-end tools to those it partners with, as well as a proven, scalable development pipeline and also hands-on support from concept to launch. The firm wishes to focus on fewer, bigger, bolder games as it looks to shake up the industry. My goodness. It did so good that they are now a publisher, bro. They no longer developers. That's crazy work, bro. I had to drop a bomb for that. That's crazy, bro. Like, what? And now you're going to be the one, giving your resources to the development teams trying to come up, help them out from start to finish. Like, that's crazy, bro. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. This game right here is called I Am Your Beast. Is now coming to PS5 in June. This game is a PC game, but it is now officially making its way over to console, okay? So it is coming June 25th for $19.99, okay? So if you're interested, let me show you this trailer, okay? Hold on.
Turns out I'm still good. Dear Diary. Turns out I'm still good, doing a lot of bad things. I'm what the COI made me. And I'm not going back.
Harding. I know you're listening. You can still come in. We've gone fishing. You've held my son. Put this behind us. Alphonse Harding, respond. You need to stand down.
All right, so that's the Steam yet, but now it's coming to console, okay? June 25th, $19.99, just in case y'all interested, all right? So it's an arcadey, rapid-paced first-person shooter, okay? So that's why you see it moving like fast and things like that. It looks good. Oh, y'all talking about Atomic Heart? I played some of it. It's good if you into puzzles and things like that. It's heavy on the puzzles. But I didn't go too deep into the gameplay. I'll be honest. So I can't really give you my honest opinion. I only played a little bit. But yeah. They reached 10 million users somehow, and the game did great, and there they are, bro. There they are. So the people, for my people over in the UK, they're saying that they have canceled some pre-orders a week before launch. So a UK retailer game has admitted it's canceled a number of Switch 2 online pre-orders. Okay. And some clear how many customers may be affected by cancellations or why they've occurred. Game shared some news on social media. Is aiming to reinstate as many affected pre-orders as possible. However, the retailer, like many, is not accepting new pre-orders on its website. This is what they had to say here. We sincerely apologize for the recent cancellation of some Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders. We understand how disappointing this is, especially for those who have been eagerly waiting for their order. We're currently working hard to reinstate as many affected pre-orders as possible. If your order was impacted, please know that we're doing everything we can and we'll be in touch with further updates and next steps. Thank you for your patience and understanding while we support to work to resolve this. We truly appreciate your support. Game customer service. Again, they don't tell us why this is happening. They just expecting you to deal with it. We're working on it. We'll let you know. Be patient. That's it. Be patient and wait. That's what they're telling you. Nasty work. After you already have pre-ordered. Nasty work. So you sitting there home excited. You know, it's about to launch next week. You like, yo, Switch 2 is coming, baby. You got that email, bang, canceled. You're like, what? You try to reach the game. They ain't picking up the phone. They finally pick up after the 20th time you called them. Like, yo, what's up? What's up with what? What's up with my damn Switch 2 canceled order? That's what. Oh, we working on it. Okay, what happened though? We don't know. What you mean you don't know? You don't know yet. We're trying to work on it. But please be patient. That's what they're saying. That's nasty work. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. Activision hiding player levels in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer lobbies now. If you can see in this image right here. Okay, if you can see in this image above me, right there above me, you see how these have, this is your team, right? So your team has your rank level. So now the team you're going up against, you see down here, doesn't have it. That's what they're saying. That you're not going to be able to see the opposing team's rank level anymore. It says here, Black Ops 6 already allows players to hide their own levels through an option in the game's privacy settings. However, this appears to be something implemented as part of the launch of Season 4. So those are the Season 4 patch notes here. Leading the possibility of it being a bug in the current version of the game. Listen, Black Ops is all over the place, bro. Black Ops is all over the place. But yeah, that's just the latest update of that. Let's continue on here. Apparently, they have a official Russian military game depicting the invasion of Ukraine, released on Steam as Unarmy Propaganda. So they have this game on Steam right now, which is crazy to me. That's nasty work right there. I don't know how they allow a game like that on Steam. But yeah, that's there. And final here. Hypercharge Unboxed, okay? It's finally coming to consoles. This is Push Square's review on it. They gave it a 5 out of 10. They gave it a 5 out of 10, as you can see there. They say here, the cons: simplistic gameplay, repetitive campaign, dumb AI's enemies, and lacks the shooter spark. The pros: awesome looking levels, great sense of scale, brilliantly realized aesthetics, okay? This game is coming out on, it doesn't say here. I don't know why. Doesn't say. But this is the game that is like like you playing like in Toy Story. I don't know if you remember this game here. Let me show you some images. There's that one. There's that one. That's like you in the garage of the house. This one you're in the room. This one you're in the backyard. This one right here, you're in the attic. Things like that, right? So this game, they gave it a 5 out of 10. I don't know why they're not saying here the release date. I'm gonna look for it in a little bit. All right. But yeah. That's it for the main topics of the show. Let me see if I got some rapid fire for y'all over here. Let me see. Do I have anything here? Nope. I told you that. I told you about that. Now I told you about all this right here. Oh, hold on. What's this? Why didn't I bring this? So, wait. So, according to X.1, Microsoft has officially added the Steam application within the support software of its devices. This is according to X.1. You know, this guy has become one of the top leakers out there and things like that. It's under the name Steam Developer Beta. Now, we don't know how true that is. Well, that's what it is right there. That's what it is right there, okay? So, yeah. It's a video. Look, it's a video, so I'm not going to be able to... Let me see.
Gentlemen, today's video is absolutely impressive, because I'm going to talk to you about the future of Xbox hardware and the integration of Xbox with Steam.
Oh, we could do that right. I mean, nah, I'm going to have to save that video for tomorrow. I'm going to save that video for tomorrow. Make sure y'all lock in. Y'all come right back tomorrow because we're going to listen to what X.1 has to say about it. This is X.1 right here, okay? This is him talking about it right here. So, it's your boy, the gifted one here, ladies and gentlemen. I keep telling you. Yo, Mike, don't I keep telling them? I keep telling them. We're going to get it popping tomorrow. We're going to take a listen to that video right there. I'm going to bring less news tomorrow so we could focus in on that and hear what he has to say. So that's a 19-minute video. Okay? So we're going to bring that in tomorrow. We're going to bring in Cyberpunk's 2077 Cyberpunk 2077 sequel is set to release in at least 4 to 5 years, okay? We're going to bring that in tomorrow as well. We're going to bring that in tomorrow. Also, we're going to bring in okay, and some other news. Battlefront is apparently having a lot of cheaters ever since Battlefront 2 has become popular again in the charts. The cheaters are back for complaining. We're gonna bring that back tomorrow. We're gonna bring that article up tomorrow. And yeah, that's and a couple more other things. The floor is officially yours, ladies and gentlemen. Let me bring out some trailers. Gonna chill for a little bit and then we up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do up in here, man. It's facts. It's facts. You understand? Facts. Where I was at. Boom. Yeah. This. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. You understand? It's facts, people. The floor is official. Man, what a show. Appreciate everybody being here, man. All right, what's going on over here, man? That game was trash. Okay, I don't know how the review. Yeah. Further you get into a game when it can really change for the worse. Absolutely. Weird that this happened to PS5 and Series X. What was I talking about there? Steam let anyone make a game. Nothing seems original anymore across the board. That's the gaming industry, bro. That's the gaming industry. Is the Iron Man game canceled or still? Nah, it's still good. That's why I was so confused yesterday. You know, like Iron Man, they canceled Black Panther, but Iron Man is still going. And the third unannounced game is still going. Because they signed a 3-game contract. They already canceled one. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works, bro. Woo! Nasty work happening out here, people. Nasty work, people. I appreciate everybody who pulled up, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, man. Facts. We offer memberships. That link is pinned at the top of the chat. Subscribe to the channel. Share out the stream. Those of y'all on Twitch, thank y'all so much. The new followers over on Twitch. My brother Mellow Fellow. Appreciate that follow over there, my brother. Oh, yes, we rocking, ladies and gentlemen. Everything else is in the description down below, people. My goodness. Yeah, game is crazy, bro. That's over there. That's in your hood. They over there canceling pre-orders, bro. You understand? It's like, what's going on? What's going on with these people? Nasty work, man. Nasty work, man. It's facts. It's facts. Um, yeah, man. Summer's around the corner. Summer Game Fest is coming. Woo, all those showcases are coming. All these games are about to drop. It's about to get crazy, bro. It's about to get crazy out here. I don't know. Hold on, cause I gotta listen for. Apparently that's as close as we gonna get, bro. That game that I showed you, it's almost like it's almost like a Toy Story type of situation, FPS. Like you play in the in the children's like bedroom, in the attic, in the backyard. You know, it's like you battle, like you go up against like different toys and things like that. I guess, you know. Paying full price for old tech don't own. I'm like a bad investment for the Switch 2. I mean, Switch 2 is that Nintendo is different. That's what I kept saying. Nintendo, you can't treat it as the adult console. You can't treat it as what you would expect from if you buying a PlayStation or an Xbox or something like that, right? With those consoles, if you're thinking that way, then definitely, right? But with the Nintendo, it's like, bro, like we talking about Mario Kart, Luigi's Mansion, Princess Peach. You know, we know what they're about. We know what they're gonna bring to the table. So it's like, it's all about, do you want to play those Nintendo first party exclusives, yes or no? That's the bottom line. You know, it's gonna be better than the original Switch, so they're gonna be able to make the games much bigger and look much better, and that's it. In reality, that's just it. So the decision right there is up to everybody. If those first party titles from Nintendo are really that worth it to you, if you enjoy them, if your kids enjoy them, then you know that's the decision that you got to make. But I don't see it as, let me go ahead and buy this and the tech is bad and I'm looking for it to be, you know, this huge technical leap and get like, nah, I'm not looking at Nintendo like that. And Nintendo said it themselves. They're like, we're not in that business. So they let it be known. They're like, bro, if you're looking for all this new technology, like, we're not in that business. So they said it themselves. Yeah, like an adult version's Toy Story game, like with a Buzz Lightyear. Woo, that'll be crazy. And then you play as Woody as well, like in the Wild West, like some crazy joint. That'll be crazy. Not having LCD screen. Yeah, they got an LCD. They're not gonna have an OLED. You know how it is. They're gonna make the OLED like 4 years, 5 years from now, and they're gonna bank in on that as well. It's all about money. If they dish out the OLED from scratch, then we got nothing to look forward to. That's how they see it. They like, nah, we gotta bring it out slowly. That's how we make money. Bring it out slowly. Yeah. I got you, my brother. Yeah, OLED, bro. That's how they're gonna do it. They're gonna roll it out slowly and milk it. Make their money. You know? Ooh. When that OLED come out with that new Switch, it's gonna look so fire, bro. It's gonna look so fire. I hope they don't bring it out until the Zelda game comes out. You know? Crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so they apparently got somebody who's gonna play Zelda, the live action movie. Hunter Schafer. Hunter Schafer is potentially being rumored to play Zelda. Let me show you. This is the potentially Hunter Schafer is rumored to be considered. So, her right there. Let's see. Let's see who that is. Where's your IMBD at? Where's your IMBD? The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbird. Oh, she was in the new Hunger Games. She was in Euphoria. She was in Cuckoo and Kinds of Kindness. But she's known for that new Hunger Games movie. Her. This is her right here. This is her in Euphoria. Yeah, she was in this movie, The Hunter Game. I could see it. I could see it. Yeah, I could see it, bro. Definitely. I could definitely see it. But yeah, she's being rumored. She's being rumored, people. The Zelda. I could see it. This guy is crazy. Will we see the Ronin game in Summer Game Fest? I hope. I wish we see that Ronin game in Game Fest, bro. That's a great place to show off that the last Ronin game, bro. That is one good thing about waiting for the better version. I'm still happy with the games I have on my Switch One. I can wait. Okay. Yeah, but you right. You right. You right. Yo, Mike, you crazy, bro. Crazy, my. Yo, this guy's out of control, bro. This guy is out of control, bro. Facts. I want to see Resident Evil 9 in Summer Game Fest. I'll tell you that much. Resident Evil 9, we should be able to see it on Summer Game Fest. What's this? $300,000, bro. In the first hour, Elden Ring, Night Ring. Even with the bad Metacritic score that it got. Even with that, bro. People out here don't play. They're like, whatever. Give me my damn Elden Ring. Oh, where's Judas? Where's this game at, bro? We haven't seen Judas either. You don't like her for Zelda? Bro, we haven't seen Judas either, bro. That's crazy. Baby steps. They haven't showed baby steps either. That is crazy, Tim. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. You know? I wish they could like remake, bro. They could remake all those old games like new though, like for today, like from the ground up, not like remastered where the gameplay still feels like it's back in the day, feels old and stiff. Like remake the game for today with today's technology. And like bring it out like if it's coming out new. Damn, I wish we could get that, bro. Like all those classics we used to play back in the day. I wish they could do that, bro. Real gamers don't care about Metacritic. Facts. Facts. You got to try the game out for yourself. That's the best. That's going to be the best way ever you will ever know if a game is good or not. It's if you actually try it. You know? The Crew Motorfest. But yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. PS5 version is the closest to the PC. Okay. Yeah, especially on the PS5 Pro, bro. That PS5 Pro is a beast. Metacritic, just a PC thing. It really is, bro, because it's like you really got to play the game yourself. You really got to play the game. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap it here, guys. I think we're going to call it here, man. I think we had a great show tonight. I appreciate everybody who pulled up today, man. Thank y'all so much. To the members of the channel, man, I appreciate y'all. Everybody those who keep the chat alive means a lot, so I appreciate y'all. Thank you for spending time here, and hopefully I was able to bring some form of entertainment in your life for these couple hours. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all smash the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. Share out the stream. We got memberships. That link is pinned at the top of the chat or in the description below. Those of y'all on Twitch, thank y'all so much for watching tonight. It is your boy, the gifted one here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.